Hey there, this is my 2019 NFL mock draft. Hope you like it. Leave a comment, message me, anything you want to do to like have feedback and make this ball rolling. Just want to start off saying this is my draft, my opinion. Nothing I've done here is like a word of law. This is just completely mine. Just want to say with the QBs, things to note. There's a lot of good quarterbacks, but no one elite. No Lux or maybe even Winston Mariota's, those type of people who were at the time considered elite. But no one of that caliber per se. There is a lot of defense, and on top of that, defensive line is stacked. There's so many people interior and on the outside, it's crazy. It's not like am I getting one, two, or three? It's like I'm getting 1A, 1B, 1C. They're all that good depending on what needs you got. Again, with the QBs, like the wide receivers, no one I think is elite. But again, we'll see after the process with the draft and interviews. Number one, Nick Bosa. Cardinals could have gone offensive line here to defend the quarterback, but I think they just need that pass rush going. They could have picked Quinnen to replace Calais Campbell. They haven't really found that person, but I think Nick Bosa pairing with the spider that is Chandler Jones could be a really good pair to start Cardinals regrowing their team back to where it should be. Bosa off the board. Josh Allen I think gets taken next. Again, it's not like 1A, 1B. They both do different things more depending on what you need. Bosa's more of a 4-3 and Josh Allen's more of a 3-4 outside linebacker. San Francisco have been taking interior 3 tech D-line for the longest time. Solomon Thomas, Armstead, even DeForest Buckner. So I think they're going to need pressure from a true outside man, and that will be Josh Allen. Jets, Jonah Williams. Donald did flashes at times, but then he didn't do flash at other times. So I think just getting that strong O-line, give the man some chance to develop into a good quarterback. Jonah Williams will be your blindside protector for them. They can even kick him at guard depending on what they want to do. Oakland rubbing their hands together. Quinn and Williams drop into 4. Absolute monster. He can play nose, 3, even sometimes outside, but he's just disruptive. Him and even like Mo Hurst enough they keep Hankins, or they're gonna have a good prize. And besides, Raiders need pass rush. They were the least in the NFL with sacks. So with the 2 good edge rushers off, take the best interior edge rusher, Quinn and Williams. Tampa Bay, few people could be leaving. Grimes, Greedy Williams, DBU. He could be a very good option there. Very aggressive. Didn't have as good a year as other people, but if you're thinking what they can do in the NFL, a nice strong corner, very turnover eccentric, that could be your man. New York Giants go Haskin. This is assuming Eli doesn't stay. A lot of other people said Kyler Murray, but I think big man like Haskin could learn from people. I think he would do better in the big blue. Jacksonville. They've been needing a quarterback for a long time. Lord knows why they gave Balls that extension, but they did. They realised that wasn't the best choice, so gotta take the swing. And Kyler Murray, big question marks on him. Is he going to play baseball? Is he going to play the NFL? But honestly, no one can question his talent. You can say size, you can say whatever, but at the end of the day, the boy is a baller. And at 7, I guess you just got to roll that dice and take it. You got to swing the quarterbacks till you hit. Number 8, Detroit Lions. They need some edge rush as well. They got a few good interior people. They got a little gem last year with Hand. But yeah, Pharrell there, add pressure on the edge. I think it'll be a good choice. Now, Ed Oliver, he's one of my personal favourite. He's like a Aaron Donald-esque. Everyone wants the next Aaron Donald, you know. He's a shorter D-line. He does sometimes get blown off the ball, but when he doesn't get blown off the ball, he goes through like a lightning bolt. Buffalo Bills could definitely be needing that interior, especially with the retirement of the big man. Number 10, Broncos. A lot of people got quarterback for Broncos, but I personally feel like they may do something about it in free agency. Or this isn't the draft for them at quarterback. A lot of people saying, oh yeah, get Drew Lock, Daniel Jones. I think big problem is, especially with Vic Fangio, he likes his linebackers being sideline to sideline, and there's no man better than that in this draft than Devin White. He is your prototype linebacker. Denver normally have big, beef-eating, run-stopping linebackers. He'll fit the mold. That off-the-ball linebacker can play coverage, do tight end, hit the gap. So yeah, I think Devin White would be the best choice here for the Denver Broncos. The Bengals gotta go O-line. They got to start from the start and just build it a way through. And I think Cody Ford is the next best shout at offensive tackle here. He could slide in, but I think Cody Ford will be a very good pro player. Green Bay losing Ha Clinton. I think they go Alabama safety Thompson. He's a prototype. He's probably better in the box, but he can do anything you ask. And him being at 12 there, good sideline to sideline safety. He could do exactly what Green Bay were missing, especially with these new corners. Having someone over the top could be perfect. Dolphins now. There you go, Drew Lock. A lot of people think they're moving from Tannehill. If they do, they'll be rubbing their hands together with Drew Lock here. So yeah, could be a good fit there. Rashad Gary. Some people have him higher, some people have him lower, but I just put him right in the middle there. Falcons, yes, they do have a few good edge rushers, but Gary's so good. He can literally line up on the whole D-line. You can fit him in, plug and play. Stereotypically, D-line also need a few years to develop. You know, they got McKinnon and Vic Beasley, but I think at 14, you've got yourself a really good prospect there with Rashad Gary. They've got the offense sorted. I feel like that would be the best choice for them. They could go corner, or they could go safety, but I think Rashad Gary at 14 is too good to take up. Redskins, you don't know how Alex Smith's going to bounce back from his injury. They don't really have too much of a backup plan, so Daniel Jones, why not? Roll the dice. No, competent QB. Again, like, look at Alex Smith. Nothing flashy, amazing, but he just does the job. So if he can get some knowledge from Alex Smith, Daniel Jones could be a very good pro. Panthers, up at that O-line, they don't know what's going to happen with Darrell Williams, you know, but it's always good to have a good O-line. Look at the teams this year who've done well. Strong O-line. McCaffrey will thank him, and Cam Newton, who's been getting banged up, and he might not even play this year. So, offensive line, you got to defend whoever they put back there, and the running game. Because definitely, McCaffrey was something scary this year. Jeffrey Simmons, again, so many D-liners. It's just like, what do you want? Do you want a big boy? Do you want a smaller boy? Do you want a guy who plays here, 2, 3, all of that? So yeah, I think it was Myles Garrett and Larry Olunjumbobi. I can't pronounce his name, but you know the big man, 65 in the middle. They were both young players, but I think they led their whole team on defensive snaps. Can't burn these guys out. Give themselves strong rotation, especially in the 4-3. Jeffrey Simmons will help that, plug everyone up, give everyone a breather. Minnesota Vikings. Again, this was difficult. They don't really know what went wrong with them this year. You could say offensive line, but most of the good ones have been taken now. So yeah, just give them some D-line, just get them stacked. I'm sure the new coach and stuff will sort it out. So yeah, Christian Wilkins. 19, Brian Burns, another D-end, relentless. A bit like, Dante Fowler Jr., Florida State, but again, whether Rakpo retiring, you know, Tennessee could just be doing some more sacks, some more pressures. Pittsburgh getting Byron Murphy at 20. A lot of people have him higher than Greedy Williams, but sometimes things just happen for a reason. Pittsburgh could do with that. Corners aging, you know, just a solid corner who could even been taking the first corner. So I think Steelers are enjoying that a lot. And Seattle Seahawks going the other corner, DeAndre Baker. Again, similar. It's like, what type of corner do you want? Again, Seahawks will be doing it. The brother of Shaquille Griffin, Shaquem. They could just do with their hands since Sherman going. They could never be allowed to get some more corners, going back to that old Legion of Boom style defense. A lot of people saying go O-line, go linebacker if CJ Mosley doesn't stay, but I think they're going to build weapons around Lamar Jackson. And Keneal Harry, wide receiver, he fits the bill there. Nice big target, very big catch radius. So, you know, for those people who said Lamar Jackson ain't got the accuracy issues, they're roughly near him. Keneal Harry should make a big jump, try and get that ball down. I think they'll go wide receiver there, but they do have many other needs too. Texans, honestly, if they just had a better offensive line, they could have probably run the table this year, but who knows. So again, Jawan Taylor, big man tackle, and honestly, playing offensive tackle against JJ Watt or Clowney every week, you gotta get good. It's like a sink or swim type deal. Raiders, second pick. They go Polite. Another again, they got the big man inside, Quinnen Williams. Yes, they couldn't have got the A-star people at edge, but this man has no drop-off in production. He's relentless, he works hard, and that's now their edge rusher. So just like that, they've got two people in the draft helping them get sacks. and it's a good foundation piece for what the Raiders are trying to do. Eagles go Matt Wilson, again another good linebacker, very good linebacker, and his Bama backer is always good. Yeah, he's slid up to 25. Eagles could use him. They got the off-ball Hicks, Bradham's like more outside, depending on what they do. But I think Mac Wilson's too good to not take her. Colts go Montez Sweat, another D-end. Like this is what I'm trying to say. Defensive line for days in this draft. Apart from Jabal Sheard, who have the Colts got? They've been generating pressure with corner blitzes. That's all the scheme, which is great scheming. But sometimes you just need to have 4 guys, hand in the dirt, and go. And that's what Montez Sweat could be. Oakland Raiders going A.J. Brown. Not the Hollywood Brown a lot of people are talking about, but again, lost Cooper, another similar type player. Not as big, but very good receiver. And I think the Raiders, with those 3 picks, have set themselves up for a decent future. Chargers, no one's questioned their edge rushing. Bosa, A+. Melvin Ingram, A+. Their weakness is just their interior. They got a few old guys like Corey Liuget and stuff, but they think they need a young man. DeMont Jones, big D tackle inside, could help them do that a lot. Patriots go Will Greer. I'm not saying he's a starter. I'm not saying he should even be here. Patriots could have even gone Noah Fant, who will be next. But with Brady's age, you know, and just to have anyone soak up like a sponge all the information Brady can give you, I think Will Greer fits that mold, and the Patriots may take him. You know, but they can roll the dice. You know the Patriots. When you think they're doing A, they'll do B. So who knows? Rams, as I just said, they'll go with Noah Fant. Higbee's not bad, but they like to run a lot of 2 tight end set. You know, we'll see what they do next year. But to get that elite player like Noah Fant, everyone wants the Kelsey, everyone wants the Ertz, everyone wants that guy. And yeah, Noah Fant could be that guy. Just adding more fuel to the fire. To the Rams, could be dangerous. Kansas City Chiefs. Damian Williams has been doing very well. Obviously, we know the whole fiasco with Kareem Hunt. So yeah, first running back. Probably in the draft, the running back will probably be taken earlier, but at 31 here. Damian Harris, Alabama. You know your Alabama running backs. You know what you're getting. Yeah, that could be the man. Chiefs lean on heavy. And lastly, New Orleans Saints. Dexter Lawrence, another great D-line. Depends what teams want. It's not like A, B, C, as I said. It's like A1, A2, A3. Dexter Lawrence could have literally been swapped with any other interior D-line I've said earlier. And especially with the Clemson game against Alabama, don't be surprised if a lot of these Clemson players slide up more because they did something historical. So yeah, that's my first mock draft. That's my first real YouTube video. Please leave me messages to help things I can improve on, work on, do better, etc. Again, this was just my opinion. I hope you enjoyed it. If you could leave a like, comment, whatever you do, it'd be much appreciated. And if you like these, I'll keep trying doing them. If you got some mock drafts, want me to watch and comment, I'll do the same. So you have a great day. Thank you very much for watching, and you take care now.